or as he would be in Midwestern America, Bjorn. It's always fun to have games played with your name, I know.
I love that.
Next to him is Frida Lingstedt. Agneta Feldskog. I think I mean Agneta. Yeah. And last and certainly least, I always wanted to hear someone say that, is Benny Anderson. And these are the only members of the group who could show up today. So we kid each other a lot because we've known each other for well over 3 hours and having a wonderful time. I know this is really a dumb question to start with, but
probably.
So I'll just skip to an even dumber one. Everybody would like to know how can I even put it? Why the tremendous appeal of your act? Not that they doubt it, but it is so colossal that I don't think there's ever been anything like it in the history of the music world. And let me put it this way. Do you understand what it is that Abba has that, let's say, any 4 other musicians who would dearly love to be where you are would have to duplicate in order to get there? That's about as long-winded and silly a question as I've ever asked anyone.
Yeah, of course, there's no complete answer to that, because if there was, it would be terrible, wouldn't it?
I guess it would, and everybody'd be doing it, too.
Right.
Yeah.
It might have something to do with my face.
That
the way he
Yes.
The way he hides his double chin behind that beard.
Is there a double chin behind that beard?
It is.
I think so.
I can see it from here.
Well, no, he probably made a good point there, though. Why and how, despite your face, would you like us to get serious now? For a moment, we can. One member of this group was a singing star at 17, and if I'm not wrong, is it Agneta?
Well, I
don't
was
know
too.
if I was at that, well, singing star, I wouldn't say, but I started when I was 18.
Yeah.
So maybe it was Frida.
Yes, I
I
started
don't
when
know.
I was 13, so it could have been me.
It could have been. Yeah. I can remember one of you talking about, in something I read, about the thrill of, it's probably happened to all of you at different times, the thrill of hearing your music played by real musicians the first time. Something you wrote is actually being rehearsed.
That's what you experience the first time, really, in the studio, recording studio, when you've written something, and these guys with their violins and horns and stuff step in, and they actually start playing your melody. Yeah. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
That was really a big kick for me, at least, I remember. Because I started to write songs when I was just 5 years. And when I should do my first record, there was a lot of men sitting and playing their violins with a song that I had been writing. And that was a very big experience for me.
Yeah, that must be a thrill. It's like, I guess, for a playwright, hearing his play rehearsed for the first time.
My song.
Right. Do you all write? By that I mean, can you all literally compose on
a sheet? You know?
Yeah.
None of us.
None of you write music, or
not write or read music.
I read music, but I don't write it.
Well, how is it possible to...
You look surprised.
Do I have the wrong 4 people here?
No, but actually that's probably a good method, because then you have to store everything up here, you know, everything you write.
Where is it?
Everything up here. There's something up here. And
Where?
Everything that's worth saving, it stays, it sticks, you know.
Yeah.
It can be there for years. But then it's probably worth listening to as well. Whereas if you write it down immediately, it could be a heap of rubbish, really.
Well, Bjorn, could you describe, if we could sneak into the little hideaway cabin or whatever it is where you work on that little island somewhere where where the two men compose, write, or whatever you call what you do, what would we see happening in there? Two people humming, or?
Well, if you're referring to that island, it's a very small cottage. It's a piano out of tune usually, and a guitar in tune.
That's the secret. Really.
And then we just sit around playing with chords, playing with rhythms, singing some kind of pidgin English, you know, just the sound of English. And we can do that for hours and hours and hours. And hopefully, eventually something comes out that's, you know, something to keep on working with. That's the whole thing, really.